Hey everyone, so in today's video we're going to be doing a box opening on a Wagner paint sprayer. Now I got this thing on Amazon I believe, but you can get them at Lowe's or Home Depot. They're maybe 150 to 200 bucks, somewhere around there. Nice little cheap sprayer just for, I just have a couple jobs I want to use this with. I have a bigger sprayer but I don't want to use that because it's too big, it's for like houses. Anyways, this is a FLEXiO or FLEXiO 3500 made by Wagner. You need a drop cord to run it, an extension cord, and pretty easy to use. It's for paint and stain. Let's go ahead and open the box, see what we got. We got some instructions and some other stuff in there. And then we got the sprayer. And the nozzles. So it looks like we got a small one. I believe one of them is for paint and one of them is for stain. We'll find that out here in a second. And it looks like I got it done upside down. There we go. That's the right way to do it. Super easy to put together. We'll mess with all this stuff here in a minute and see what it's like, but it's not a lot of pieces, which is nice. You don't got to put together a bunch of stuff. I'll run through the instructions real quick to see what these settings and everything mean, but for the most part, right out of the box looks good. I'm pretty happy. I don't have to put a bunch of stuff together. Go over this a little bit. Now, it's pretty easy. You have your on-off switch right here. It switches on both sides. See how it's moving? That's your on-off. Here's your air power. So this is how much air is going to be pushing through here. So basically your speed. It goes from 1 to 8. You can see it there. We're going to put it about halfway just to kind of get an idea. 5. And then over here is the speed on which it comes out. So you're going to have, it goes up to 12. Hard to see there. 12 all the way down to 1. We're going to keep it about halfway. We'll go to a 6 and get, so we can kind of get started there. And then up here you have a nozzle for wide and narrow. I'm probably going to go narrow because I'm painting some metal beams. And then here's your nozzle where you can change it from horizontal to vertical. So we're going to probably go horizontal in the beginning and then go from there. Now, just to get your paint undone, just like this, and you fill up your paint here, we're going to do that right now. It comes with a little cleaner and some petroleum jelly, it looks like. Set that aside. That's just for cleaning your stuff. And when we're done with this, we're going to run a bunch of water through here and some paint thinner. I'm using an oil-based paint, so paint thinner is going to be the way to go to clean here. And let's just fill this up and let's just kind of get started on it and see how it goes. Make sure you have some rags with you, so if you got any spills. I'm only filling up about halfway because I don't have that much to paint. Now this is a primer. We're just doing a primer today, and then tomorrow, or maybe later today, I'll do the actual color I want to do. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of paint thinner and I'm going to go ahead and put it inside of this paint canister. And I'm going to spray a little bit of this out to run through the machine, make for easier cleanup later. You don't have to do this, you can just clean it by hand, but this makes sense to me. I'm just going to spray the grass. All that's going to do is just help clean out the inside a little bit. So now we're going to take this all apart and clean it. Cleaning this up is pretty easy. It's time consuming if you're doing oil-based paint, like I was saying, because the only thing that's going to take this paint off is paint thinner or mineral spirits. Most water's not going to do anything to this. So, you know, if you're using oil paint, don't even mess around with water. So it's pretty easy to take apart. Now your hands are going to get pretty dirty, so just do this somewhere you don't care about or dropping paint on. I'm going to grab actually a piece of cardboard or something to throw down so I get it all over my rocks. And then this thing comes apart. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a paper towel, just grab it and pull it off. Comes right off like that. Set that down and we'll deal with that later. Like I said, you're going to get paint everywhere, so just keep your hands clean. Otherwise, you're going to have a big mess on your hand and you're going to be cleaning up all kinds of stuff. Alright, so I'm going to take this thing apart. It's really easy, it's just 3 pieces. Pop this off. Unscrew this part, this ring. And then there's a second piece in here. And then you just got to clean all the insides of this out. And I'm going to wipe down this whole thing because I want it to stay clean. And then we'll do the heavier stuff last, like the tank and the nozzle. So I'm going to get a little cup and just pour some paint thinner in here and use that to dab. That's good enough for me. You can be as thorough as you want, or you can just half-ass it. It doesn't really matter. As long as most of the paint's out, you'll be fine. Next, we'll just put it all back together and then store it away. And then we'll clean up all this mess. Alright, well, I like using it. It's a good machine. It's a good little painter. I'm just painting some beams here for some pallet racking. You can use it to paint wood or pretty much anything really. Anything a little paint sprayer will do. It's much better than spray paint cans or hand painting, which takes forever. So anyways, if you guys like this video or learned something, like and subscribe. Thanks.